Okay, let's dive into this. We have this really interesting piece of audio today.
Yeah, it's from a YouTube clip, right? Called Art.
That's the one by Jaime Bautista. Sounds like it was actually recorded on a train, a crowded one.
Definitely sounds crowded.
Mm-hmm.
And the announcement they captured is, well, it's something else.
It really is. So our plan here is to kind of unpack this short but really intense message. See what it tells us about the situation it's describing.
Well, the first thing that hits you is just how raw it is. It's
Huh.
completely unfiltered, unlike most announcements.
Totally. You're just dropped right into what sounds like a pretty chaotic commute.
Mm-hmm.
And the apology for delays, it almost feels secondary to the reasons given.
Oh, yeah. The list. Switching problems, mechanical problems, fentanyl problems, marijuana problems, people with mental
I
problems.
mean, just stop there for a second. That level of, like, honesty, or maybe bluntness.
It's stark, isn't it? What does that even suggest about the environment?
Right. Normally announcements are so careful. Sanitized.
Exactly. This feels like someone just airing the system's dirty laundry. Maybe it shows a system under serious strain.
Or maybe it's just, acknowledging what passengers might already be seeing or experiencing. Very direct.
Could be. It definitely sets a certain mood for the rest of it.
It does. Like, right after that, we're told it's a crowded N train. Okay, fine. But
Yes.
then...
In the morning, watch your pockets and backpacks.
And if you feel or see something in your back, run away.
Run away. That's not standard advice.
Not at all. And later they mention thieves, pickpockets watching you. It paints a pretty clear picture, doesn't it? Security seems like a major issue.
Yeah, that kind of explicit warning, it feels like it must come from, real problems there.
Probably. Telling people to actually flee suggests it's, well, maybe not uncommon. Personal safety is paramount.
And just when you think you've got the tone,
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
the alligators are at the end of the platform.
Alligators? Right.
Followed by more warnings about being on the platform or between cars. But
yeah.
alligators, what is that? Well, I mean, actual alligators seem unlikely in most subway systems anyway.
You'd hope so.
So it's probably going to be symbolic, right? A really strong, maybe even absurd image for some kind of real danger there.
Like a danger at the edge of the platform,
Yeah.
maybe severe overcrowding or something else hazardous.
Yeah, something like that. Using a crazy image to make people really pay attention to a serious risk. The fact they repeat the warning about staying away reinforces that it's about actual safety.
It's just such a bizarre way to put it. And then squeezed in the middle of all this chaos,
The practical stuff.
this is an inaccessible station, just stated like that.
No details, just boom, inaccessible.
And then straight into transfer info. 7,
Yeah.
N, WR lines, buses at Queensboro Plaza, standard stuff.
That contrast is really something, isn't it? The alarming and the totally mundane, back-to-back.
It really highlights the weird mix of realities on public transport sometimes. You've got basic services, transfers.
But also maybe serious safety issues, accessibility problems, all happening in the same space.
And then the platform gap warning. That's standard, usually.
But not the reason why you shouldn't fall.
Right. If you fall on the track, every passenger will be pissed off.
It's darkly funny, almost. Shifting the focus to the inconvenience caused.
And the sign-off. Thanks for riding with us. After that whole announcement, it feels a bit sarcastic, maybe.
Or just weary. Who knows? But it's amazing how much gets packed into such a short message. A sense of real difficulty.
So the big takeaway here isn't just, oh, the train was late. It's this window into a system maybe grappling with a lot.
Definitely. Operational stuff, drug issues, mental health factors mentioned, theft, infrastructure limits.
Yeah, all communicated with zero filter. That contrast again between the normal info and these like really stark warnings.
It really sticks with you. It sort of forces you to think about the less polished side of city transit.
A place where passengers seemingly need to be hyper-aware. And the announcer, they've kind of given up on the usual PR speak.
Exactly. It's quite revealing.
So, here's a final thought for you listening. What does this kind of raw, unfiltered snapshot tell us about the parts of urban life, especially public transport, that we maybe don't always see or acknowledge? We tend to assume a certain level of order, maybe safety, on our commutes. Does hearing something like this challenge those assumptions?
Yeah, it makes you wonder about the vastly different experiences people might have just trying to get from A to B in the same city using the same systems. Something to think about.